Hi, everybody. Kate here. I have Heather Campbell with me, and Heather is the rep for Wick,
Wickenders.
Wickender's Flooring. Sorry. And what we're going to do is Heather is going to talk to you today about all the different varieties of this flooring and how great it is for the environment and for us in our homes. So take it away.
Perfect. Well, first of all, thank you for having me again, Kate. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So my name is Heather, as Kate said. I'm a sales rep for our company name is Amram Cork Flooring, but our brand that we sell is Wickender's Wise. You may remember us from back in the day. We are the largest cork manufacturer in the world. We are based in Portugal, and that's where all of our products are made. We don't just buy cork from Portugal, though. We also buy it from Italy, Greece, Spain, North Africa. Little known fact, cork actually comes from an oak tree. So you can plant a cork oak tree here in Canada. You'll never get cork out of it because our climate is just not right for it here. We don't get warm enough. Although us in the summer might argue with that a little bit. It gets pretty humid here. But so we create cork flooring, and it's not the flooring that you probably remember from maybe grandma's kitchen back in the day or even 15 or 20 years ago. It's evolved quite a bit since then.
Yeah, the 70s and 80s cork flooring was just this big new deal, but it was very soft.
It was. Well, and that is one of the hallmarks of cork. A lot of people are misinformed with cork. So there's a lot of things that make it amazing for flooring that we don't have to do anything to it. It's just inherent in the product itself. So some of those things are softness. So it's a bit of a misnomer. Softness doesn't mean that it's not durable. It's actually quite the opposite. It means it's very, very durable. So when we're talking about in the home, if you were to drop something on the product, you may initially see a little bit of a dent, but then that dent comes back out. It also makes it really, really great for standing on. As someone who loves to cook and bake and everything else, and all the parties wind up in the kitchen, having cork flooring underfoot in kitchen is just so comfortable to stand on top of. It's actually an anti-fatigue floor because it's removing the weight that we put on our knees, our backs, and our hips.
It's giving us that cushioning.
Exactly, right? Exactly. And also great for kids. Like, when babies are learning to walk, we joke within our company that if you drop your baby, it'll bounce from back up into your arms. It's not quite that bouncy, but it does help prevent some injuries, which is quite nice. Another really great thing about cork and the whole point of cork is that it's a thermal insulator. So cork is the bark around the tree that we remove. And the whole reason why the cork grows is to protect the tree from heat. So that translates into flooring quite nicely because the flooring, the cork itself, retains the ambient temperature of a space. So in the winter, it's retaining the heat that you're using. It's also retaining your body heat and keeping your space nice and warm and comfortable in the winter. And in the summer months when we have our AC going, it's making your floor nice and cool as well because nobody wants a hot floor in the middle of summer. So it actually saves you about 15 to 19% on your heating and cooling costs.
Wow,
which
that's a big difference.
In this economy is quite nice. So I'm sure everyone will appreciate that. Another really big thing about cork is that it's waterproof. It's naturally waterproof. When was the last time you saw a wine bottle leak?
Yep.
Right?
You're right.
It doesn't allow water to get through it, which is nice. And pardon me, another really great thing about cork is that it is no VOC. There's no off-gassing, none of that. It's a very, very green, renewable resource. We actually harvest the cork every 7 to 9 years.
So if someone has, say, children with allergies or a lot of allergies in the home,
yep,
cork flooring, you still get the variety of looks without any of the things that are going to give someone a reaction.
Absolutely. So again, because cork doesn't have the ability to absorb things other than CO2, carbon, it doesn't absorb dust and allergens. So it's very easy to clean. So if you do have someone that has sensitivities, allergies, breathing issues, things like that in a home, the product leads to a better air quality within the space, and then also allows the dust and allergens to be swept up and kept away very nicely, which is quite handy.
Great.
Yeah. So those are just inherent properties of cork that we don't have to do anything to get out of.
So what about pets?
Great question.
Cork flooring.
Yep.
Because that's the first thing people are going to say to me. Well, I've got a little dog with nails or a big dog with nails.
Absolutely. Ironically, it's the little ones you got to look out for, not the big ones. The little ones love to dig at things with their nails. But no, so pets are great on this product. I have never had anyone come back to me and say that, oh, my dog ruined the floor. One of the reasons for that is because of the wear layer that we put on the product. So we're using UV cured urethane finishes as well as PET finishes on the product.
And PET means?
Recycled plastic. Yeah. So when we compare it to LVTs, laminates, things like that on the market these days.
Yeah, LVT is luxury vinyl, if you're
not
sure.
Luxury vinyl tile, luxury vinyl plank. These products actually have better warranties and better wear layers and better scratch resistance than those products do.
And they're comparable price-wise too.
They are. They absolutely are. So we're not looking to break the bank on anybody's flooring. You may have to spend a little bit more money, but you're definitely getting more bang for your buck with this product. You're going to save that on your heating and cooling bills, and you won't have to replace this floor in 5, 10, 15, 20 years. So
what is the warranty on the floor?
So for all of our products for flooring, it is a lifetime residential warranty and a 10-year heavy commercial warranty. And we do emphasize the heavy commercial warranty because we do these products a lot in commercial spaces.
Yes.
And they hold up beautifully.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So I'd love to show you some things.
Please.
Perfect. So we're actually going to start right over here with our Cork Inspire collection. So this is sort of what most people think of when they think of cork, more traditional patterning, but it's slightly different in terms of how it's made and also the size of the plank. So everything here are actually full cork products. I'll show you what I mean. It's a little bit hard to see, but this nice big chunk of wood here is actually the backer board for the sample, so not a worry there. You have your layer of cork underlay on the product, and then the core is made up of cork, recycled plastic, and stone. That's it, okay? Then you have another layer of cork on top of that, and then we have our visual on top. So what you're seeing here is just a veneer of cork. The product doesn't look like this the full way through. That matters in the sense that you can't sand this product, but you can certainly refinish it. You can apply a secondary finish on site if you needed to. The plank size is 7 by 48. It's actually this size right here, same size as here.
I'll just hold that up.
It's almost as big as me, which is a bit sad, but anyway. And then it's a 7 mil thickness. So thicker than most of your LVTs or luxury vinyl tiles on the market, but thinner than most of your laminates.
Okay, and this is one that looks like wood.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the exact same product as this, just with a wood printed visual on top. The other difference between the two is the wear layer. So on our cork visuals, we do a UV cured urethane finish. The reason for that, and some of you may know this, one of the complaints back in the day with cork was that cork fades. It fades really easily. You can't have it in sunlight. So with that finish on it, our stained products no longer fade. Your naturals will still fade slightly, just like a natural hardwood would, but not as drastically or as quickly as it used to. The wear layer on our wood visuals right now is a PET film, so recycled plastic. We turn that into a paper and then print on it, so your visual and your wear layer are one piece, which is kind of handy. But it's made the exact same way, so your cork backing, your cork composite core, another layer of cork, and then your visual layer. In terms of cork content on these products, we're looking somewhere between 80 to 85% cork content, meaning you're getting a lot of cork in this product, right?
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's super comfortable. It's super nice to stand on. It's beautiful. The other big difference when we're comparing products to laminates or luxury vinyl tiles is this has a 19 board pattern repeat. So what that means is that you have 19 boards that look different to each other, whereas a lot of products sort of have a 6 to 8 pattern repeat or a 10 to 12. So you're getting a more realistic image with this, which is quite nice.
That's excellent.
Yeah. Um, there's quite a few colors in the line. There's 10 of each that we stock here in Canada. These samples were so lovely, allowed me to be borrowed from our Floor Trends store in Lindsay here, which sells all of our products.
And I work with Floor Trends quite often for clients. So, if you have any questions, I do have samples of all of these,
Yeah.
and I can, show them to you, and we can go over to Floor Trends, and we can actually see what the cost would be and all of that for you.
Absolutely. Now I've got a little sneak peek to show your lovely viewers out there. So one of the things with our company is, although we are incredibly green already, that is our mission statement, is to be as green as possible. We don't add things to the landfill. We only take away. We're very, very focused on that. Our 2 million square foot production facility in Porto, in Portugal, is actually covered with solar panels. And we burn the dust created during the manufacturing process as biofuel, which equates to about 60% of our total fuel usage. So
wow.
When we're talking about being green, we really do mean it. We don't just talk the talk, we walk the walk. And that has extended into our new flooring products as well. So we have a whole new line that we're doing called Hydro Natural. Our company has gone completely PVC free. We are doing that throughout our facility, not just within our flooring and wall products. We're also talking about removing the plastic from our packaging. So everything is going to eventually be plastic free. We're getting there. Give us a bit of time. But for now, we're completely PVC free. And just so you know, the difference between PVC and PET, PET is recycled plastic. PVC cannot be recycled. Okay. So This is one of our new products. This is our Hydro Natural 5.5 mil wood visual. So same as the Wood Inspire in terms of sizing. It's a 7x48. It's a little bit thinner. It's a 5.5 mil thickness. This product is made up of cork, stone, iron, and PET, and that's it. We actually just invested 12.5 million euros in a digital print machine that was made directly for us by a company in Germany, and we are putting it to very, very good use. All of our printed visuals are now going to be digitally printed, meaning a couple of really cool things. One, it's a 29 board pattern repeat.
Wow.
So you're looking at doing in and around 1,000 square feet without seeing the same board repeated. It's also an AI generated image, meaning there's no die lot variation. So if in 3 years you come back to Kate and say, oh my God, Kate, we tore down a wall and now I need to patch my floor, no problem. The product's going to look exactly the same.
That is excellent, because that's always been an issue with fabrics and with wallpapers and all of that.
Yep.
So to not have dye lots and to be able to exactly match your floor a few years later is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, we're no longer having to rely on the human eye, which we're all human, we all make mistakes. So now we're relying on an AI generated image to create that for us, and it's all good. We don't have to worry about it, which is amazing. Yeah. It's all registered and embossed as well. And what that means is that when you're feeling the floor and you're seeing things like knots or cracks in the board, you can actually feel all those. It's creating a very realistic texture. When Kate gets the samples, which will hopefully be soon, I challenge everyone to feel this product next to a hardwood and tell me the difference. It's pretty hard to tell the difference, which is kind of awesome.
Good. That's great.
Yeah. And we're also going to be doing this product in a stone visual as well. So for anybody who wants to do a stone visual in a kitchen or a bathroom or an entryway, we'll have that sorted for you as well. So
That'll be great. So this is easy care all the way around.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Front entry hall, down the hallway, with pets in the bathroom, down in the basement, all of those places where we used to have to be very careful and make sure we did the
Yep.
right thing in the right place for flooring. Now, one-stop shop.
Absolutely. And I don't like to tell fibs, so I very much have been aggressive to these products and have gone after them with hammers, coins, pens, keys, steel wool,
You're a
wire
very,
brushes.
very upset person.
I got to get my anger out somehow, right? But no, so I want to make sure that this product is holding up the way that we're saying it's going to hold up, and I have yet to really damage the product.
Good.
And ironically, my colleague out west actually put hers through her dishwash cycle and put it on high heat, steam, the whole kit and caboodle, and came out looking the exact same.
Wow.
So
okay.
Pretty amazing. Yeah, we're all pretty enamored with this product.
Yeah, I can see that because, you know, to have a 25, well, a lifetime warranty for your home and 10 years for you know, commercial like me.
Yep.
That's really phenomenal guarantee. And, you know, all you have to do is keep your receipt, photocopy your receipt, and keep it in a file in case something happens. Then you're ready to go.
Absolutely. Now, the other thing I brought, just as a little bit of fun, because we don't only sell floors, is some beautiful wall coverings. So, and I'm sure you're seeing this, Kate, the resurgence of wallpaper.
Oh yeah, everybody, you know, is wanting wallpaper. We're going with murals that are natural too, and you know, this is a really creative project that you could do on your headboard walls, say, or in your kitchen. So these are really beautiful.
Yeah, so we have, this is our first one. This is our deck wall. So this mimics a lot of our flooring patterns on a wall panel. So these are 12 by 24 inch panels, 3 mil thickness. They're glued to the wall very similarly to wallpaper. They have either a waxed or a varnished finish.
You can feel that going in.
Yeah, beautiful texture. They feel just so lovely as well. We have had a lot of success with these in bedrooms, playrooms, basements, commercially in office spaces. If you have an office at home as well, you're trying to keep the noise down. Great for that.
Yeah, because cork is also a noise absorbent.
Yeah, it's a sound absorber.
Yeah.
When we're talking about our flooring products specifically, you're looking at a 53% reduction in noise in comparison to a hardwood or a laminate. And the wall coverings will certainly help with that as well.
You won't have that echoey feel.
Exactly.
Sound when you go into your new house.
Yeah, trying to keep the kids quiet in the basement maybe. Put that on the floor and this on the walls. You'll never hear them again. It'd be great. And although I'm not a huge proponent of DIY, this is a great DIY project that anybody could do. I can't paint a wall and I did it. So that'll tell you how easy it is to do. Now the other one that we have, this is my personal favorite. So again, in the same vein of only removing things from the landfill, not adding, textiles is a huge issue in the landfill right now. So we partnered with a textile manufacturer in Portugal, and we bought all of the offcuts and remnants that can't be reused.
Now,
and
you bought offcuts of fabric?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And we dyed them and then incorporated it with the cork in a wall covering. So all the color you see is actually fabric. And we have some pretty funky colors. Unfortunately, the photos don't do them justice, which is kind of sad, but they're just beautiful, can add a pop of color in a space. The green one, we actually created for Greenpeace's international offices worldwide, and we loved it so much we kept it. And then, of course, we have our gray, brown, or black, pardon me, as well. Great anywhere in the home if you're looking to add something funky.
And these aren't out of reach price-wise
No,
either, right?
No, these are way more attainable than wallpaper is. With both of these, you're looking anywhere between $5 to $7 a square foot. I mean, really, at that price point, who
Yeah,
wouldn't want it?
that's very good because that's comparable to wallpaper or ceramic tile or any of that except ceramic tile. Then you have to have the install on top. Whereas
Exactly.
this type of stuff you can do yourself.
Yeah, and you don't have to deal with a roll of wallpaper that you're trying to, a little bit of I Love Lucy moment trying to stick it up on the wall.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So we have more in our lineup as well. These are just sort of bits and pieces that I'm showing you here today. I challenge anybody to come by and not find something that they love. We have pretty much something to suit any need. And yeah, we're very, very focused on being sustainable, green, while also appealing to the mass market.
That's fantastic. And of course, you know, nowadays everybody is trying to be more conscious of what they're putting in their homes or on their bodies or whatever, right? You want to stay with natural fibers, you want to stay with, and this is a renewable resource. Every 7 years they harvest from the tree, but the trees are well kept and
Mm-hmm.
there's more trees planted all the time, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So we're on a mission right now to plant 1 million new trees. So we're planting more and more every year. Our company owns 18,000 hectares of forest in Portugal that we harvest from, and then we also buy as well. It's actually the highest paid agricultural job in the world. So maintaining the Cork forest is very important for us because not only is it our resource for our company, but it's a huge investment for the communities as well. It feeds and clothes and houses communities of people, which is very, very important for us. And we do nothing to harm or do anything to the forest. It's actually illegal to harm a cork oak tree in Portugal. If you cut one down, you'll be tossed in jail and given a 25,000 euro fine. So don't do it.
Won't.
Is the moral of that story. But yeah, it's very important for us to maintain the integrity of the forest. It's its own ecosystem, so it's very, very precious to
Oh,
us.
that's great.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, that's our little show for now. I will be bringing more of these to you, educational um, videos about your everyday needs. So until next time, I'll see you later. Love ya.